Alright, so some more factoring. Since there's no number here in front of the x, you know that it's just going to be one of these with x plus or minus something, x plus or minus something. Now it needs to multiply to a 49 and add to a negative 14. It's important that you include the signs here. So that's going to be a negative 7 and negative 7. Because those are the two numbers that multiply to 49 and add to a negative 14. So that is our answer there for that one. Alright, the next one is again the difference of perfect squares. So we're going to have, come on, the square root of the first one plus the square root of the second, and then minus the square root of the second. Alright, if I were to multiply this all out, so FOIL it out and FOIL this one to that, it would give me back this up here. Now, we got the similar deal with this guy here. Just a 1 in front. I got to multiply to a 56 and add to a 15. So that's going to be 8 and 7. Sorry, that's so messy. So that's going to be x plus 8, x plus 7. Alright, if I were to multiply that back out, it would give me back this. Alright, so now this next one, notice that here there's a 5 in front of the x squared. So not only are we going to have to do the multiply-add table correctly, and I emphasize correctly, we're also going to have to draw one of those factoring boxes. Now if you factor by grouping, do it Hartman's way, that's fine, but you should get the same result as what I get. So what I'm going to first do is notice that they have to multiply to 5 times negative 21. Alright, so 5 times negative 21 is going to be a negative 105. So that has to multiply to negative 105, and it's got to add to a 32. So it's got to multiply to these guys and add to the 32. So what numbers do that? Well, just start with the factors of 105. So what goes into 105? We got, well, of course, negative 21 and positive 5, but that's not going to work. We have they need to be a little farther apart. So what about so we also got 15 and negative 7, but that adds up to an 8, so that doesn't work. So what about you just keep trying pairs of numbers, and we get a negative 3 and a 35, and that adds to 32 and multiplies to negative 105. So you should know that the 5x squared goes here. Oops. And the my negative 21 goes there. And now we split the 32. Whoops. My point here. We split the 32x into negative 3x and 35x. Now we factor the GCF. These are both negative, so I'm going to factor out a negative 3, and then everything else is going to be positive. GCF here is 5x, here it's just x, and here it is 7. So my answer is actually my answer is actually, I'm going to write it over here, is x plus 7 and 5x minus 3. So that is the final answer. If I multiply it back out, I would get the original.